Forget that day. Let's show you video of the flags lined up along Highway 123 in Oconee County in honor of September 11th. We talked to one of these people who planted the flags about the message she hopes to send.
We just hope that it strikes a memory along the highway of everything that happened when those buildings came down that year, and it maybe just brings some goodness into people's hearts as they drive by.
In Columbia, a ceremony was held this morning to honor civilians who died during the attacks, as well as first responders and military service members who paid the ultimate sacrifice. Our Georgia Godfrey was there.
Many of us can remember exactly where we were at and what we were doing on September 11th, 2001. But 18 years later, those images and feelings have now turned into history lessons and immortalized in monuments like this. Some flags were at half-staff Wednesday morning, others were held high. A small crowd gathered at the First Responders Remembrance Memorial to honor the victims of 9/11, including the first responders who answered their final call, rescuing survivors and trying to find victims.
He was above the point of impact when the planes were hit, so we don't have a gravesite to go to.
Victims like Don Yamashiro's brother. Ceremonies like this one keep his spirit alive.
The beams from the World Trade Center, they actually were brought down from the tower that my brother was killed in.
8:46, 9:03, 9:37. A bell rings marking each moment on that deadly timeline. Close to 3,000 people were killed, more than 400 of them first responders and military personnel.
Our most senior officer and non-commissioned officer in the Adjutant General Corps were killed at the Pentagon on that day because it hit directly into their office.
Service members from South Carolina who paid the ultimate sacrifice.
He was on his 37th Combat Patrol.
Were also honored during Wednesday's ceremony.
At that time, his Humvee hit a very powerful explosion that was made in Iran and killed my son and 2 other Marines.
A ceremony with just one lesson: never forget.
We will always be there. We will always remember.
This is my vow. I will continue to never forget.
This memorial is in the shape of the Twin Towers. And in fact, these 2 steel beams in the middle are actually from the original World Trade Center structure. In Columbia, Georgia Godfrey, 7 News.
That memorial features the names of 57 South Carolinians who also died in the line of duty or during combat.
In